Point not.
Whoops.
Could you send that to me?
Good morning, everyone. I'm Scott Lyon. I'm Senior Vice President at SBAM. Thank you for joining us today. I'll be joined here just in a moment with two additional SBAM's team members, Michelle Beebe and Kelly Nierick. On behalf of the entire staff and our board of directors, I'd like to say welcome and thank you for being an SBAM member. Everything we do, whether it be the products and services that we'll introduce you to today, or maybe reintroduce you to, or our government relations activities, our networking, or our educational programs, everything that we do is aimed at the Michigan small business community. A couple of quick rules of the road for this morning. Right at the moment, you're muted, but we're not intending to silence you. As we roll through the PowerPoint presentation today, please use the chat feature at the bottom of the screen to ask any questions, or you can wait until the end of the webinar and we'll unmute everyone for a live Q&A time. Or at the end, or as a question comes up later, feel free to email or call the SBAM office. And the very last slide we have today will have all of our contact information on it, so you can do that. Let me tell you a little bit about the philosophy behind our products and services. I realize this is a little bit about how the watch is made as opposed to what time it is, but I think it's important. Again, everything we do is aimed at the Michigan small business community, and everything we do has small business owner fingerprints all over it. When we're talking about our products and services, the basic philosophy behind it is volume purchasing. To use our 31,000 plus members to drive a better deal than that small business owner can get on their own. And when I say a better deal, I'm talking about either a better price, a better service, maybe a combination of the two, which I would maybe define as a better value, or maybe it's a product or service that, generally speaking, is not available in the small business community without an organization like SBAM behind it. Our pooled employer retirement plan that we'll get to later in this webinar is exactly that. The selection process that we use is also important. What we do is use the expertise that we have either on staff or within our volunteer and our board ranks to sort through the market on behalf of the small business community, on behalf of our members, which we think is a big time saver for you all as a small business owner, not using your time to sort through and find the best product, the best service, whatever it might be. Everything that we do, though, runs through a selection process. It can include a questionnaire, maybe all the way to a request for proposal, depending on the product. And all of that is reviewed by our member services committee, which is made up of 15 small business owners from across the state that review not just the product being offered, but also the company behind the product being offered. If someone's offering us a product or service, we want to make sure, A, that the discount or the service is real and that the company is truly able to live up to what they're promising. Obviously, then it goes on to our board of directors for their approval, and then we roll through every year with a product review. How is that product performing against what we thought or what the company promised? Today, we want to talk a lot about Harmony. Kelly, if you could advance the slide just once. Harmony is something new from SBAM. What we know is that most of our members don't have anyone in their shop that wears the hat of vice president of HR or director of employee benefits or anything like that. Harmony is our effort to bring all of our HR related products and services together under one brand. Before, we would sometimes talk about the SBAM plan. We would talk about small business insurance services, which is one of the LLCs of SBAM. But Harmony really is an attempt to bring all of the HR and employee benefits under one name so that when we say Harmony, our members know kind of what we're talking about. Harmony is directed at two audiences, really, the small business owner themselves and the independent insurance agents that work with our members. Harmony products are intended to help our members find calm in the storm of HR and compliance, making sure that they have the products available to help attract and retain the employees they need to run their business. And secondly, to keep our members out of trouble when they are offering employee benefits, because there's a lot of mostly federal rules that our members need to be aware of, complying with. It's not just enough to offer the benefit, but then if you offer the benefit, there are mandated benefits that you have to maintain. There are ERISA requirements at the federal level that require that you do various things and provide a summary plan description and other things throughout the year. Again, all of our products, one of two things: help you attract and retain the employees, or help you stay out of trouble once you do. I'm going to turn it over to Michelle in just a second, but on this slide, you can see that we've really grouped the Harmony products into three categories. All of the insurance products that we make available, and that includes health insurance, dental, vision, group life and disability, hospital recovery, accident, workers' comp. Some of those compliance things that we're talking about mostly revolve around ERISA, but also some other laws. And then just human resources in general, handbooks, things like that. And we'll drill down into each one of these a little bit over the course of the next several minutes. Michelle, you want to jump in and take it away?
Sure, thanks, Scott. Good morning, everyone. I'm a relatively new employee of SBAM. I've been here since November. My name's Michelle Beebe, and I'm the Vice President of Small Business. So good morning, and thanks for joining us on this snowy Michigan day. I wanted to touch base with you regarding our focus on the Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Michigan health benefits. And so we've really been a partner with Blue Cross and Blue Shield for our 25 plus years. And our commitment to them was not only to get access for all of you, but to provide a quality product that is community focused, and that really, because we represent 31,000 members, we needed to have a product that is statewide. And not only is this a statewide product, but it is allows for you to have employees that potentially reside in other states, especially in this new world of hybrid and remote working. It allows for you to be competitive and offer competitive products when you're based out of Michigan, but able to offer your employees a benefit if they reside in Ohio, Indiana, any of our surrounding states, and being able to offer those benefits. So our plan is truly by the ACA requirements that you must have 2 or more W-2 employees to have access to the benefits. You have access to the full Blue Cross and Blue Care Network portfolio, which includes PPO, point of service products, and HMO products. And we do partner with your licensed agent in your area, so that if you have someone that you already have a long-standing relationship with, we will absolutely partner with them and help educate on the product and educate you and support you in any of the questions that you have about your Blue Cross health benefits. So the next area that I wanted to talk with you about is that we've put together a partnership with a company called HealthBridge. HealthBridge allows for, and it works extremely well if you have an HSA or a high deductible plan, where you have an employee that may have a surprise claim, or has high utilization, so that maybe if they have a $2,500 deductible, they and they have a claim that they're going to the hospital and they have to pay that $2,500 up front, or it allows for them to have some cushion to coordinate with the provider network to pay for some of their claims. So as you can see here, HealthBridge has a partnership in Mid-Michigan with Sparrow, Upper Peninsula with Dickinson, West Michigan with Mercy, and North Ottawa Community Hospitals programs. We also are launching a partnership with them in April for Trinity. So that opens up a bigger network of providers as well. And what this does is allows for, if your employee goes into one of these provider health systems and you have signed up with HealthBridge, that HealthBridge is actually going to pay the claim first. So whatever the member's portion is, it's going to pay that first. And then it allows for ease of access. It provides a 0% interest for 18 months for your employee to pay back that claim. So it's free. They can do it if they want to pay for it all up front, that they can do that as well. But this is trying to get, not only is it trying to ease the pain of some of the larger claims, but it's also trying to take some of the pain away from employees waiting to the last minute to access healthcare. A lot of them are afraid of that deductible, and this helps for them to access the benefits and go in when they need to, and not till when it's a catastrophic situation. So to ease the pain and the stress of the medical burden. The other insurance product that we have is a partnership with Dearborn. Dearborn is actually now in Michigan part of the small business, or the smart part of our portfolio, but is also part of the specialty benefits program with Blue Cross and Blue Shield. So they all live under that same family and umbrella through the Blues programs. But what's unique about the SBAM program is that we actually have our own pool. So when you sign up with SBAM, your benefits and your rates are going to be based on the Small Business Association of Michigan. So it's not everybody that's enrolled in Michigan. It's specific to the claims experience and the performance of our specific members, which we've had a life program for, again, 25 plus years. We have had incredible, great experience with the small business employers that have chosen our benefits and been able to provide a very competitive rate. So the goal here is just to make sure that when you're talking with your insurance agent or partnering with them, that you just have some awareness that this is even available, that we have this customized benefit that really is competitive, and that it is specific to SBAM, and to take advantage of this with your membership, so that when you are talking about that renewal or education with your agent, that you're just aware that this is another thing that you have access to through your membership with SBAM. Again, in this insurance world, and we saw this more probably with COVID than we've experienced in the last few years, but and this is very similar to some of the conversation you may have with your insurance agent related to AFLAC, but this is specific to SBAM. It is a specific benefit that we can offer. Again, this is part of the Blues portfolio, but it is a separate company, that if you want to be able to allow your employees to choose and have a personal accident or hospital recovery plan, this allows for them to be able to have cash benefits available to help with out-of-pocket costs. And that includes childcare, housekeeping, all of those things if they potentially get hurt. And that includes falling off a ladder, right? You just don't know when you might be out of a job, and that's not a workers' comp claim or anything that's going to support them. But this allows them to have the coverage that they need to be able to still take care of their family. And sticking with my lovely insurance theme here, the other insurance product that we have, and I think this is just a no-brainer. I believe anybody that has to have workers' comp should at least shop this product. SBAM right up front gives you a 5% discount on workers' comp coverage. And if you have one employee working more than 35 hours a week legally, you need to be able to offer this benefit to protect you as an organization. And so this is a base product that we can give. Accident Fund is an incredibly reputable organization, and if our pool, again, our pool is separate from the rest of workers' comp program, and if our pool does actually perform well, we are able to pay our members back dividends. And this year, at the end of our annual year, we were able to pay back $30,000 in dividends that went right back into our employers, our members' pocket. And so to me, this is also just completely a no-brainer for you to get more information and us to be able to partner with you and your agent, or if you need an agent, we can help you and make that connection. Now Kelly's going to share with you a little bit more about some of our compliance areas and how we can offer this full comprehensive HR package for you and and take the ease off in this space. Thanks, Kelly.
Yeah. Hi. So I'm Kelly Nurick, and I'm the Senior Director of Products and Services for SBAM. And we're going to shift gears a little and talk about the compliance services that our association can offer your small business. One of the requirements from the Department of Labor, if you're offering a group-sponsored health plan, is that you have to provide an SPD to your insured employees. And we make it very easy for you to log into our website, and through your member profile, you enter your basic plan information, and then the entire legal document is emailed to you, ready for you to distribute to your employees. This is a benefit that we offer for free to any member who's enrolled in our Blue Cross or Blue Care Network health plans. If you do have another carrier, say Priority or United, you can still purchase the SPD, and the price is based on your membership level with SBAM. It starts at $250 and then goes down from there. We do have step-by-step instructions posted online at sbam.org/SPD. So feel free to take a look. And if you have any questions at all, just reach out to us. We have partnered with Kushner & Company for many, many years. And one of the services that they offer our members is the administration of premium-only plans, which are also referred to as Section 125 plans, flexible spending accounts, health savings accounts, and health reimbursement arrangements. And they offer a variety of options based on your needs. You could either do similar to how we offer the SPD. It's a template that they offer for either the PEP or the HRA, and that's just a one-time fee. You're given the templates and you complete them and file them. Or if you would like more hand-holding through the process, Kushner & Company will do the monthly administration for you for a small fee. And these prices that are shown here, they reflect our ACH monthly payment option. If you prefer not to do the ACH option, it is a little higher per month. But again, there's details available on our website at sbam.org/Kushner. Also available through Kushner & Company, they have ERISA compliance consultation services available. And again, we offer several different options for you based on your needs. You can either sign up for a do-it-yourself workbook, or you can sign up for the full packaging with the consulting from our representative from Kushner. They also offer, if you just need an IRS 5500 form, you can purchase that for a one-time fee, or if you needed measurement, administrative, and stability periods, they offer that for a one-time fee as well. If you have any questions, there is information again on our website, but please reach out to me and I can get you in touch with our representative at Kushner & Company if you have more questions about the different options or maybe what the best fit would be for your company. So we have partnered with Ahola, and they are amazing. They are one of the best partners that I have ever had the pleasure of working with. And they work with a system called iSalt. And you can see there all of the feature and benefits that are available to you when you sign up with their payroll and HR. It's very smooth. It's very user-friendly, and it fulfills all of your needs in regard to payroll, your relationship with your employee from beginning to end. They offer several demonstrations online that you can sign up for, and they'll also do a personalized appointment with you online to go over your specific needs and how they can help your business with everything related to payroll and HR. They do our own personal employee payroll systems, and like I said, they are just an amazing group of people, and I can't say enough good things about AHOLA. So in addition to the payroll solutions, as I mentioned, they can handle everything from bringing on a new employee all the way through to when they retire. They have many different time tracking, paid time off type solutions, and with the iSolved software, it really is very smooth. It's easy for the employer and easy for the employee. So we have a very long-standing relationship with American Society of Employers, and one of the services they offer our members are workplace posters. And again, it's required by the law, and we have several different options depending on your membership level. Premium level members receive a 15% discount. And then VIP and elite members receive free posters. So you could go online, and you must be logged in as a member to be able to click through and purchase or request the posters. If you have any questions, just feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to help walk you through the process. Now I'm going to send it back over to Scott, and he will talk about our partnership with Transamerica and Greystone Consulting.
What I'm going to talk about is our pooled employer retirement plan. And every once in a while, an opportunity comes along that allows you to build a better mousetrap. And for us at SBAM, that opportunity came in the Secure Act, which was signed into law back in late 2019 by President Trump. And now there's a Secure Act 2 that was signed into law very late last year by President Biden. And what this really, the end of the road of this is that the pooled employer plan is group purchasing of 401k administrative services. It allows our members, companies that don't have a common nexus. We're not all accountants, we're not all attorneys, we're not all plumbers, whatever the case might be. SBAM members are spread out across the state and in every possible industry that you could think of. It allowed SBAM to put together a program that solves for things that small business owners struggle with when it comes to retirement plans. First is cost. Retirement plans are not all that inexpensive to deal with. The time to understand it and to sort it out. And then the third thing is the fiduciary liability that, as a small business owner, you take on when you offer a plan. Well, in a pooled employer plan, you get rid of a lot of those things. We have first negotiated the cost down, but there are also tax credits available through the Secure Act and the Secure Act 2 now that really will cover the startup cost for a program. I haven't come across any of the programs that we've put on the books to this point, and we've had this for about a year, that cost more than the tax credits will take care of. So there's never been a better time, if you've thought about offering a retirement plan, to do that. The second thing it does is it offloads almost all of the fiduciary responsibilities and therefore the liability that you have. Kelly mentioned that we have Transamerica. Transamerica is the record keeper for our program. They do just that. They keep the records so they know whose money goes where and what it's invested in and all of those sorts of things. TAG Resource is behind it as the pooled plan provider. It's a term of art in ERISA that essentially means they are the experts behind the plan, making sure all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed. And then we have Morgan Stanley, Greystone Consulting. They put the investment lineup together. And when you have those three elements, all but maybe one or two of those fiduciary responsibilities are offloaded to those vendors. So again, you're not on the hook for your retirement plan operating the way it should. Really, you're down to a couple of things at the end of the day. Payroll records have to be transmitted to the to Transamerica, obviously, and then there's some year-end just making sure that things are taken care of. But most everything, if there's 100 things that you're, and literally there are about 100 things that you're required to do if you're doing it right, it boils it down to 2 or 3 that are super easy. So we've really have gotten at all the pain points for offering a retirement plan through this pooled employer plan. And it's off to a great start. Again, we've had it for just about a year, and we're adding plans on a weekly basis to it, new employers on a weekly basis. So if you're interested, we do a couple of things. We do pretty regular webinars, but we have some that are already recorded and posted on SBAM's website. So just go to sbam.org/retirement, and you can listen to a specific webinar geared around our pooled employer plan. We want to talk about our relationship with the American Society of Employers here for a second. We have enjoyed a relationship with ASE for about the last 10 years, and they're a tremendous resource for not just SBAM ourselves, but also our members and our insurance agents. They are the voice behind our help desk. So if you have a HR related question, it could be on hiring or firing or an employee benefit or something like that you just haven't dealt with before, you have a resource that you can turn to and ask them a question. And I would encourage our members to use this. It's a tremendous service. Just having experts out there that deal with this stuff on a daily basis. They also make available to our members employee handbooks, background checks for your employees. So that's past employment. It can be a driving record if you have delivery or anything like that. You want to make sure that the folks that you're hiring are the right people and are qualified and don't have anything in their history that could be a detriment to your small business. They also provide education, a lot of courses on all kinds of different things in a business. Could be sales, it could be customer service, could be HR related. Just a lot of different education programs. Another one that we offer is a discounted program with Davenport University. You can see that it's 20% off, and that's good not just for you and your employees, but also your employees' children. So you think about the cost of tuition. If you have any employees, kids that are going to any one of the Davenport campuses across the state, a 20% discount is going to pay for your SBAM membership many times over. So I would encourage you to take a look at that. If you have, again, anybody that is looking for continuing education that Davenport might be able to offer, and also for the normal college coursework of any of the children of your employees. Dale Carnegie is something that's been out there forever, and that is, of course, sales training, customer service training, and lots of different courses. We have a great opportunity for our members. Dale Carnegie course would usually run about $2,000, and we have negotiated that down to start as little as $200. So another opportunity. And then I already mentioned the 20% off, the discounts for the online and in-person educational resources that the American Society of Employers offers. So there's some education programs for you and some opportunities to make a phone call and get your questions answered. Go ahead, Kelly. I mentioned the Ask an Expert. So again, it's really threefold Ask an Expert. The first one is with the American Society of Employers, and that's HR related. But we also have an Ask an Expert that is a legal services. So you can call and ask a question of the attorneys, and they will provide what they call a fact-based answer. You have not yet hired them as your legal counsel, so they can't give you a legal opinion. What they can say is, here are the facts surrounding this. The example might be, I'm thinking about a change in the way I'm set up. Should I be a sole prop, a partnership? Should I be a full C corp? What is it? And they can't say, here's what you should do. They can say, here are the things that you should think about. So that's available. And the third one is a service from one of the newer SBAM partners, that's Sensei, and that's surrounding cybersecurity. So again, if you have a question regarding cybersecurity and all that is entailed there, Sensei both has a product, but also they are the voice behind our IT or cybersecurity hotline, Ask an Expert. And if you're a VIP or elite member, those services are free to you. All of this really is connected. All of the HR and employee benefits are connected through our consolidated billing and enrollment service, something that we've just recently brought in-house. And I'd like Michelle to talk about that a little bit more.
Thanks, Scott. So previously when I chatted, chatted quite a bit about our insurance products, and Kelly also went through a few of the products that we have the ability to do a consolidated bill in our in-house. And so one of the things that we found as an employer, you wanted to be able to write one check, one ACH for all of your lines of coverage and just be done with it. So again, probably 20 plus years, SBAM has been in the business of being able to make this piece easier for our members. And so in the last 6 months, we've been in a transition period to be ready in January. Previously, we've outsourced this to a vendor and made the decision that we were going to bring this in-house. And the reason for that is not only that we still really believe, we did a survey, we connected with many of our members, with our insurance broker partners, and to make sure that the value was there. But we also wanted to take it to the next level. We wanted to be able to control the quality, be able to give you access to our team, when you're calling SBAM, you're calling SBAM for everything when it's related to these products. And so we do have a $7.50 per month to have that consolidated bill, but we really want to talk about what's included in that $7.50. So it helps us negotiate and manage products and services. It allows us to have expertise, and that means the staff that's internal that can answer your questions, both routine and complicated issues. And then it also provides services to help keep your plan compliant with state and federal and rules and regulations. And obviously there's administrative costs to provide that consolidated bill as well. So wanted to make sure that you were aware that if you have Blue Cross and Blue Shield, but you may not be taking advantage of our consolidated bill services, that this is available. We also have about 3,000 members that are taking advantage of this today. And it does seem to can be a high retention, high reward program that we offer. So it includes, as I mentioned, all of our insurance products, the Blue Cross, the Blue Care Network, our COBRA and life and disability. Our COBRA services are included in this. Again, I want to do another pitch on the COBRA side of things. While it's really great to partner this with the Blue Cross product, but if you do happen to take part in our COBRA services, that you are eligible for that, whether you're enrolled through our Blue Cross program or not, but that any carrier that you choose to do business with, we have the ability to support you in your COBRA needs. The Section 125. And then we have a dedicated team. They're called Harmony. That is our new brand as far as this whole package that we're offering you. They're here to answer insurance questions. They actually, there's been some change in the Blue Cross market on going much more into a self-serve situation for our employers and our agent partners. We're still here to help you with all of your adds and deletes, with your membership, helping you with any of those types of member level. And when I say member, I'm talking about your employees. So being able to help them with any of their information, moving them to new plans, helping them add, a baby, a divorce, all of those kinds of things. We also can help order new ID cards and then assist you with your life and disability claims. One of the other things that we really talked about when we brought all of the consolidated billing pieces in-house was that we wanted to be able to not just do it like it has been done, but what can we do to make it better? And so we did a lot of research on being able to, I know that having line of sight to, if I've sent something in to a place that I need service, I want to be able to know who it was assigned to, who's taking care of it, what status is it in the process. And so you can see here, there's a link called sbamharmony.freshdesk.com. This is our new custom Harmony portal for all of our members and our agent partners, for them to create their own account. You just log in. You don't even actually have to create an account if you don't want to. You can create a ticket right on the home page, and it allows for you to be able to create the ticket. It immediately gets assigned out to a rep. You can see who the rep is that's been assigned to it, and then you can communicate. The rep can let you know the status, if it has to for some reason get sent to the carrier, or if we're just what statuses it is internally. I'm going to use a membership request, a change for an employee. If you've got a new hire and you want to load it, need our help to get it loaded in the system, you'll be able to see that it's been loaded, who it's been assigned to. Stacy's got it. She's got it loaded in the system. Now it's going on for quality assurance to make sure everything's been loaded properly. And then you'll get an email from us to let us know, you know that it's been completed. But you'll be able to see all of this in our online portal and have access to that. So we really feel, and since the transition in January, you guys are using it. We've already processed over 2,000 tickets since the beginning of January, and keep them coming, because we want to make sure that we provide the best possible solution and access to you, to the SBAM team, to take care of that. Also, just a friendly reminder that, as the world has changed, so has the speed of snail mail. So we do have the ability, we are finding, especially through this transition, that it could take 2 weeks for a check to get to us, or for an invoice to receive you when we put it in the mail. So just a friendly reminder that we have the ability to take your payments through ACH, one-stop shopping for all of those coverages that I indicated, and then you can have your invoices electronically delivered to you delivered to your email. You can pick who you want it to go to, and all you have to do is contact harmonybill@sbam.org, or just give us a buzz and we can get you set up and make that easier. So wanting to make your jobs easier, take one less thing that you have to think or worry about, if whether you've gotten it or not, or that your payment is going to happen. We have the ability to do that as well. And then I think Scott's going to bring us home and wrap us up here today.
Yeah, just really quickly, these smiling faces are the staff members at SBAM that are supporting all of these products and services, supporting you, supporting your members, your employees, excuse me, in all of the the things that we make available to you. There are, I think now about 12 or 13 of us that are on the products and services side of the world. Again, the only reason we all have jobs is to support you and to support your employees to help make your life easier. That's really what we have for you this morning. We want to, Kelly, if you can go ahead and unmute folks. I don't know if there are any questions out there or any comments or anything that somebody needs or wants to say, but now would be the time to go ahead and do that. And if not, here is the contact information that I promised earlier. If you have a question that you want to ask, but don't want to don't want to ask it out loud here among other folks, we're happy to take it off and answer it one-on-one. So we're good. Any questions? If not, thank you all for your attention. Have a great day.
Thanks, everybody.